Ride Park west of Melbourne, testing the brand new 2017 model KTM SXF 450. The hot topic is the forks. No more 4CS fork like in previous years. We've got the new air fork, still by WP. Some of the other key points to mention of a very innovative foot peg system that stops dirt from getting clogged up. The gear shift adopts the exact same technology as the foot pegs. There's a couple other things we need to mention about the KTM. For years has had a hydraulic clutch, and this works very nicely. Brembo brakes, stop you like a Mack truck, works sensational. Now for 2017, traction control comes standard on the big 450, and also we've got the choice of 2 maps just with the push of a button. And most bikes these days come out with a standard launch control, and KTM's is very effective. You hold it absolutely to the stopper, bouncing off that rev limiter, drop the clutch, and it manages to just smoothly tract its way out of the gate. Very effective. KTM have opted to stick with the steel frame. It's nice and small, it's still very light, but it gives them a little bit more room to get that engine in there, and works well. Just a couple of other notable mentions. The grips, they're made by ODI. They're lock-on grips. You tighten them up with an Allen key. And of course, the electric start. Push of the button, starts first time, every time. Great innovation. A really, really nice package, and it's tailored for whatever level rider you are, whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, or an advanced level rider. Let's start off with the motor. A very, very strong package, basically the same as what we saw for 2016. This motor can either be lugged around in a taller gear if you want to torque your way through the corner, or there's a ton of top end over rev, and you can just keep twisting that throttle and it'll take you wherever you want to go. Now, let's talk about the suspension, and we'll mix in the chassis as well, because they work very closely together, and the chassis is extremely important and determines how your bike handles out there on the track. And I've been hanging out to ride this thing and see what the new air fork from WP has been like. And I've got to tell you, I'm super impressed. This thing is plush, especially in the initial. Riding out here today at Ride Park, it's rock hard, there's chattery bumps everywhere, and this thing just soaked it up, no problem whatsoever. It's also really good through the mid-stroke, through to the end part of the stroke. Big hits, there's no problems whatsoever with this fork. But the main thing that the fork's done is it's allowed the chassis and the shock to all work in nicely together as a package. It's the missing link that's finally come into play now. Now, just an overall summary of this bike. When you first take it for its initial laps out there on the track, it feels nice and nimble, very easy to throw around in the air. It feels great in the ruts, exceptionally good in the flat corners because it seems to hold its weight nice and low. What else can we say? It's fast, but it's smooth and deceptively fast, which is great. That's what you want from an engine. The brakes work awesome, and the suspension, now that we've got these forks dialed in, it works as good as any bike out there.
For all your insurance needs, visit swaninsurance.com.au.